Mr. Terrell and the attorney from Martinsville Bell. This is a recall of index number F2027 of 24. The court, as you may have observed, had several stipulations to allocute as well as adjournment requests, which it is the custom of this court to deal with those matters. So, Mr. Taylor, you had been seeking to present your case. You may proceed.
Okay. These documents is office visits to Jamaica Dental. Before the second call, you stated that this can't be entered into evidence.
That is correct, sir. That's my ruling.
Okay, so how am I supposed to, this is what proves my case, my claim. And these is records that was subpoenaed. And the court has a copy of it. It's the same thing. I just took a picture of it and printed it out. It's the same documents.
I don't know what records you subpoenaed. I don't know.
It's in the system though. It's uploaded in the scanned or uploaded in the system, right?
I am not aware of what's in the system or not.
Are you gonna check under the index number if there's any records that was?
The court is going to take a short recess. You may stay where you are. Mr. Taylor, I have directed the clerk to ascertain if the records were produced pursuant to a subpoena. There seems to be some indicia of the existence of the subpoena, and the court will have an opportunity to have you present those records. Okay? So, this court stands in recess. The clerk will be back with us in a few minutes.
Question. The records are,
Please speak into the mic, Mr. Taylor.
when a subpoena is issued for records, and the court received the records, is it scanned into the system, uploaded into the system?
Well, so what normally happens is the person seeking to present the subpoenaed records checks with the clerk's office beforehand. But you're not an attorney, nobody expects you to be, so I have granted your request to have the clerk inquire of whether the records have been produced.
I didn't request anything like that. Who made that request?
Sir, you said the records are here, and you said the court should know. Can I check with the clerk? I heard you say that or something to that.
So I don't think you answered my question though. My question was, maybe I didn't understand what you were just saying, but when there's a subpoena issued for medical records, any type of records, and then the records is sent over to the court, does the clerk or whoever's dealing with the records, do they upload it in the system, scan it in the system? That was my question.
I'm not personally knowledgeable as to that answer, sir.
Shouldn't all documents be?
Sir, this is about you presenting your case and introducing evidence to produce your case, not about how the court works. So I'm not going to waste any of the court's time any further with it. I've directed the clerk to check for the records. They're either here or they're not here. Cancel.
No problem. Go ahead.
I mean, we responded to the subpoena, we produced the records, and even at the second time we came back on for this matter, we offered him a copy of his own records too, just as a courtesy, and we offered one up to the court. The court took a copy as well, and Mr. Taylor declined to take the copy from us. So we've made multiple attempts. The records were produced via subpoena, and he was offered a copy of the records as well. And this is the fourth time to come back, and I have my witness waiting for the third time. And this is, again, another time Mr. Taylor has not come ready. So we're asking if this matter could be dismissed if Mr. Taylor is unable to produce any evidence.
The evidence, what is? I'm not ready. The evidence is right here. You don't remember when the judge didn't allow it into evidence? It's right here. Like, this is a headache. Like, I got a work-related injury, lower back injury. Like, I'm sitting here doing this. Like, this is like real crazy, man. Like, I know how to read and I know how to add and all of that.
Sir, the records are going to be produced if we have them.
But the defendant just said that they provided the court with the records. So why are we just sitting here wasting time? That's probably...
Sir, it's for me to decide how this matter proceeds, okay? And I've asked for the records to be produced. If the court has them, they'll be produced.
Even after the defendant...
Sir, say no more right now. This court stands recessed till the search is concluded.
Thank you, Your Honor. You want us to step down, so
He said sit
You
here.
can stay here.
He said sit here.
Oh, sorry.
I have been advised that the subpoenaed records are not on file with the court. Counsel, do you have another copy of the records that you provided?
I do. I could.
Mr. Terrell,
Yeah.
attorney is representing that those are the documents that were in response to the subpoena. Counsel, you're telling me as an officer of the court, those documents were produced,
These were produced.
and they were sent to
They were
where?
to the subpoena, from the hospital to the subpoena records. In response to this,
So they were sent to the court,
sent to the court.
and they're certified.
These are certified. This is the chart up until, when we appeared the first time, so September 2024.
Mr. Terrell, you have an attorney representing under oath, those are the documents that were produced. I don't know what the copies are, whether they're the same pages or not. You're welcome to check if those pages are part of the
They are
record.
the same.
Okay, so. Not my job to educate you on the law, sir, but you can have a situation where you produce part of a record and you say that's what you want to go into evidence. The court will consider the full record, whether to admit it, okay? It's a counsel, you're representing those are certified records?
Yes, these are the certified records from Jamaica Hospital from January 3rd of 2024 until September 6th of 2024.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
would you like to move those documents into evidence?
Yes.
Certified records?
Yes.
Okay, any objection, counsel?
No objection.
Okay. Court is in receipt of a package of documents from Jamaica Hospital. Counsel, where's the certification on this?
I don't have the certification page, but this is the chart that was produced in response to the subpoena.
Oh. You represented to the court these are certified records. I don't see a certification here. You don't have the copy. Is there a page there?
Found it.
Okay. But the record reflects that there is a record certification on the letterhead of Jamaica Hospital Medical Center dated September 9, 2024, certifying, this is to certify that the copy of the medical records on Terrell taxes certification is a true and complete copy. Okay? Okay, now we have certified records. Mr. Terrell,
Yes.
what else do you want to tell the court?
In regards to them records, okay, so you see visit date of January 3rd, 2024.
pages are numbered.
Say it
I
again.
call my attention to a particular number page. The numbering is in the lower right side of the page.
It's the page where it says plan and it says what was, I guess that's what's being done. And then it has the number of the tooth next to it, which is number 19. Because I don't have the number of the pages down here. I don't have, this is a copy. Yeah, visit date of 1/3/2024.
It's just
Okay.
a courtesy there to, a copy of the chart.
Record reflect counsel for defendant has supplied defendant with a copy of the records, and you represent them to be the same.
Same.
This is page 5 I'm referring to.
Okay, what do you want to tell me about page 5?
So, the plan that day was a hopeectomy, if that's how you pronounce it. I thought it was called a phlebotomy, or however you pronounce it. That's what it was. Tooth number 19. Where it says procedure, it says, Terrell Taylor is aware today's procedure is not a complete root canal and follow-up is required. Okay, there was no follow-up. There was no follow-up done, and this took place on January 3rd, 2024. And you know, I kept going back, and all they was telling me was that we just had to take you out of pain. That's all we here to do is take you out of pain. So they left me with a temporary filling all the way until August, which was what's that, 7 months later, and I had to get an extraction 7 months later of that same tooth because there wasn't no follow-up procedure, and it clearly says that with a hopeectomy or phlebotomy, a follow-up procedure is required. They didn't follow up and do anything, and that resulted into me having to get my tooth extracted 7 months later. And I had to like walk around with a temporary filling, you know, with a hole in my mouth for 7 months. And I don't see the page or part of this record right here, where it shows the date that I got the extraction. I don't see that here. And these records that I'm my copy, I got them from the court. I didn't get them from anywhere else. So I don't understand like how the court doesn't have the record on file. This is where I got it from. Hey, you want to find that page for me? You want to? Right here. Oh, let me go back. So might be all the way back here. Okay. Yeah, Your Honor, everything is in the same order as it's in here, so if you just go to August 7th of 2024,
Would you be kind enough to show?
August
each
21st.
page?
Okay. taken out. Or maybe you can assist me with this, because I don't see anything. 87.
Cancel. He can't find whatever page he's looking for. If you believe you can assist him,
I don't know, I really don't know what he's looking for.
I'm showing you what I'm looking for. I have a copy of it right here. So this is 87, and this is 821. These are the 2 pages I'm looking for right here. There you go, right there.
You have to know.
The dates. The dates. Are you gonna assist me? The dates are right here.
It's the first thing
821.
you're offering a debit, you're offering a
So
debit.
you're not gonna assist me.
gentlemen, please, no cross discussions.
He said he's gonna assist me. Are you gonna assist me or not? Okay. Page number, what is this, 84?
84.
Page 84. Is that the same? Yeah, page 84, Your Honor, and there's another page after that. Oh yeah. Page 84 and 85. Sorry about that. So you can see on page 84 was an emergency walk-in. This is August 7th, 2024. There was something done that day. It says it there. And then I came back on page 85. It shows where the extraction took place. 2 different dentists. Two different doctors, I mean. 87. So there must be a follow-up with a proceptomy, phlebotomy, whatever you pronounce it. Follow-up is required. It says it in writing. No one followed up with no procedure for 7 months. That resulted to me getting the extraction. So that's about it. Yeah, that's about all. I was in pain for these 7 months. I had problems eating. I was walking around with a hole in my mouth. And all I was told was that we just wanted to get you out of pain. When what actually happened was the tooth got infected and then it had to get extracted. So it just put me back to the very beginning where I started at. I started out with an infection and stuff, and then they just caused it to get infected again within a 7-month time period, and then it had to be extracted.
Anything else you want to bring to the attention of the court, Mr. Taylor?
That's about it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. The defendant was required to perform a duty they didn't, and it resulted to me losing my tooth.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
I'm reviewing the page you pointed out to me, page 85, where it says procedures performed, and I read, 39-year-old male presents to the dental clinic for an emergency visit. Chief complaint, quote, my tooth has been hurting since the not sure it's spelled right, pulpotomy was done on it last visit. Patient says he's been having pain in his left ear, neck, and jaw. He presented to the dental clinic on January 3rd, 2024 for a pulpectomy on tooth 19. A pre-authorization was sent for the patient to get RCT, post and core and crown for tooth 19, but it was denied by his insurance company. He does not have allergies or medical condition. Sir, you know anything about anything being denied by your insurance company?
At that time it was 7 months ago, now it's been however many months, I don't even remember that. But what I do remember is that tooth number 19 got extracted 7 months later from when I was given a temporary filling and was told to just walk around with that. That's what I do remember. Insurance being denied and all this other stuff has nothing to do with what my claim here. Has nothing to do with that.
Okay, anything else you want to tell the court, Mr. Taylor?
That's about it.
Okay, cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Take a stand or?
You can do it from there.
Okay. Mr. Taylor, you said that you went to Jamaica Hospital dental clinic on January 3rd of 2024, is that correct?
That's what it says, the visit date.
And was that as an emergency visit or was that a pre-scheduled visit?
Doesn't say emergency, so it was a pre-scheduled visit.
All right, I'm going to direct your attention to page number 4 of the chart that you have in your hands. On January 3rd, at the very top on the page, is emergency walk-in. Do you see that part there, Mr. Taylor?
Right.
Okay. And also, do you see the part where it says, Terrell Taylor is a 38-year-old male, presents for evaluation of pain on lower left back tooth, pointing to tooth number 19. Patient reports that he's had pain when he eats or drinks something cold or when food gets caught inside the tooth. Do you see that part there, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Okay. Do you also recall undergoing a procedure during this visit on January 3rd of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And what procedure was that?
I said it a couple times. It says pulpectomy here. That's what it says. I was told it was a phlebotomy. You know, it sounded like two different things, but going off this document, it says pulpectomy. That's what it says to me. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not familiar with these terms, so.
Do you also see on page number 5 where it says procedure? And then it says Terrell Taylor is aware today's procedure is not a complete root canal and follow-up is required?
Yes.
And did you come back to the Jamaica Hospital dental clinic at any point after this?
Yes.
And when was that?
Can't recall. It was a while ago, but what I was told, and I said it, was that I was told that you guys were just taking me out of pain. That's it. And they sent me home. They specifically told me, we just was getting you out of pain. Because that's what they did. They got me out of pain and gave me a temporary filling and left it like that for 7 months. And of course I came back a couple of times. And I was referred to a dentist in Manhattan. I was actually you know, how would you say, turned away and sent and referred to another dental office all the way in Manhattan. Y'all refused to actually treat me and forced me to go to NYU or whatever that thing. Or do you have that? Is that a part of your records? Do you remember that?
We're not NYU. I don't represent NYU.
You don't remember when y'all referred me to go all the way to Manhattan with a temporary filling in my mouth and told me to go have them take care of it? You don't recall that? It was a referral that was written up. Y'all basically forced me to go to
We'll get to
Manhattan.
that point.
Yeah.
Do you recall next presenting to the clinic on February 12th of 2024?
Do I recall reporting?
Withdraw that question. Did you present to the Jamaica Hospital Dental Clinic on February 12th of 2024? Yes or no?
Did I visit, you said?
Did you present to the Jamaica Hospital Dental Clinic on February 12th of 2024? Yes or no?
Present what?
Did you go? Did you go to the clinic?
Probably.
So look at page 29 of this chart. On February 12th, 2024, Terrell Taylor, you see that part there? I'll wait for you to get there.
29?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrell Taylor presents to the clinic for dental hygiene. Reviewed medical history, dental history, allergies and medications prior to procedure. Okay. Do you recall presenting to the clinic on February 12th of 2024 for a dental hygiene visit?
If that's what it says, then yeah.
And do you recall what was done during that visit?
What does it say here? Because I don't recall any of this. I recall certain parts, but you're going into all these one date and do you think I really remember that? Do you think I remember what you did to me? So, what was done? It should be state listed here, right? Because I'm not going to remember all of that.
So, but you were there for dental hygiene. Do you agree with that?
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, go to page 30. It's the very next page.
So corny, though.
Do you see the portion of this page that says, and this is a note from February 12th of 2024. Notes, patient presents to clinic under the impression that he was getting a crown today, and his root canal was completed last visit. Inform patient that his previous appointment was for a pulpectomy as an emergency visit to get him out of pain, and start the process of his root canal. Explain to patient that root canal was not completed last visit and requires additional treatment with dentist. Inform patient that next visit doctor will do his examination and further explain root canal process. Patient initially angry and upset because he didn't understand what was done last visit, but after explaining he understood better. Offered patient the option to speak with manager to get further clarification, but he declined and said he understands now. Do you recall having that conversation?
To be honest, no. Can you just make the court aware of when y'all did a follow-up? It would save a lot of time. When did you do the follow-up? Just let the court know. That's what we want to know. We know the phlebectomy, whatever it's called, was done on January 3rd, 2024. When was the follow-up done? When was the follow-up done? When was the follow-up done? That's it.
Mr. Terrell.
He's going through all. I remember.
Mr. Terrell, you can't keep talking, okay? He's asking the questions right now. I listened to you.
There's no way I'm gonna remember all of this stuff he's talking
Okay,
about.
well, if you don't remember, you don't remember.
Who would remember
Say
this?
that.
Who would remember this? I don't
Sir.
think anybody will remember this.
Sir, cross-examination, he's got the right to ask the questions, and the court will not permit him to ask an improper question.
Okay.
So, if he can answer the question.
No, I don't
Nobody
remember.
expects you to remember everything.
I don't remember
Just
that.
answer
I
that.
don't
You're
remember
welcome to answer that you don't know. I'm not instructing you how to answer, but.
I'm
if
not
you
saying it
don't
didn't
know-
happen. I just don't recall what you're
Okay, so
talking
that's
about.
your answer, sir.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Answer, you have another question?
I do. Mr. Taylor, have you ever undergone a root canal procedure prior to January 3rd of 2024?
Yes.
How many times?
Twice.
Do you recall which tooth or teeth you had the root canal done on?
It was the top. I don't know exactly which number it is. It was the top left side.
What year was it you had your first root canal?
Not sure it was prior to 2024. It was probably like 2 years prior, probably, about 2 years.
Where did you have that done?
Family Smile Dental, that's in Brooklyn.
Both root canals you had done at the same place?
Yes.
And after your, just going back, on January 3rd of 2024, you were given medications for the pain, is that correct?
For the procedure that was done? Yeah.
You recall being given ibuprofen and acetaminophen?
Yeah.
And did you take those medications?
Yes.
All right, go to the next page, Mr. Taylor. It's page 31. And I want you to read for me the portion here. What does it say at the bottom of the page? You see that it says flow sheets, and under that it says pain score.
Yes.
And what number is next to where it says pain score?
0.
Do you recall presenting to the clinic next on March 26th of 2024?
Say that again?
Do you recall presenting to the clinic
Oh.
on March 26th of 2024? Yes or no?
I don't recall that.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not true, I just don't recall it.
Go to page 42, please.
Okay. I'm here.
You see where it says March 26th of 2024, office visit with JHMC Axel Dental Clinic?
Yes.
Now go to page 44.
Yes.
You see where it says male who presents to clinic for a clinical exam, patient states no discomfort or pain at this time?
Page what? 44?
Correct. Very
I'm on
top.
page 44.
Terrell Taylor is a 38-year-old male who presents to a clinic for a clinical exam. Patient states no discomfort or pain at this time.
Okay. This is in regards to what?
This is in regards to your office visit on March 26th of 2024. Is that correct?
I'm talking about as far as pain. What is this referring to?
I'm asking you if that's what this says.
That's what it says, what you just read, yeah. What is it in regards to though?
What it says is patient states no discomfort or pain at this time.
In regards to what though?
In regards to you presenting to the dental clinic on March 26th of 2024.
No pain, discomfort, in regards to what?
Okay, so you know what? Let's do it this way. You had said that nothing was done for you between when you came in January up until August. Is that correct?
Obviously, if the tooth was still there in August and it got extracted, how was something done?
But do you agree up to this point right now in your testimony that now you're back on your third visit post having the procedure performed? Is that correct? So now this is now your second post January 3rd of 2024 visit. Is that correct?
Say that all over again. What are you saying?
Yeah. Did you present? Let's do it this way. I'm going to turn your attention to page 48. You see where it says pain score? And what's the number next to pain score?
0.
you recall presenting to the dental clinic for an emergency exam on April 5th of 2024, yes or no?
Don't recall, but that could be accurate.
Okay. I'm gonna turn your
What page is that?
64. Do you see where it says, patient presents for emergency exam with chief complaint of pain on UL?
Where is that? At the top?
So it's right in the, near the top, it says right under clinical notes, progress notes, it says patient presents for emergency exam.
Okay, yeah,
Complaint of pain on upper left.
right.
Regards to, where's two, from
Upper left,
upper left?
that's not tooth number 19. You referring to a different tooth.
And at any point during this visit on April 5th, did you report any complaints of pain at tooth number 19?
Oh my God, this guy is crazy, bro.
So,
I can't remember, but I don't know what is his
Mr.
point.
Taylor, hold it.
This-
Mr.
Yeah.
Taylor, please. I don't mean to raise my voice, but if I'm speaking, 3 people can speak, 2 can't speak at once, because the record that you probably would like to hear clearly and accurately becomes garbled.
Quick question, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
It's obvious to see what he's doing. He's trying to confuse me and say I didn't have no pain in regards to a tooth that has nothing to do with this claim right here. So page 64, this is making reference to, looks like, yeah, it says upper left. The prostatectomy or whatever, the procedure that was done was not on the upper left. So why would the defendant even make reference to this page right here when it's pertaining to the upper left? And this procedure I'm referring to is on the bottom left, and it's number 19. So it's obvious that all of these different pages that the defendant is making reference to is only to confuse me, to make it look like I wasn't in pain,
Well,
and it wasn't no part. It's obvious and none of this really makes any sense. Like
Mr.
to go
Taylor,
through all these
court-
cool. Okay,
Mr.
I'm done.
Taylor. The court doesn't understand either why he's presented to that page, because that page is talking about you presenting that you had pain. So cancel. Where are we going with this?
Where I'm going with this is that after I'm done cross-examining Mr. Taylor, and I'll produce my witness, but however, Mr. Taylor's, at least what he's mentioned so far, is that nothing was done for him for a course of 7 months. It's totally incorrect. It's totally improper. And my witness will testify shortly. But
All right. You've made your offer of proof. Do you have any further questions? And keep in mind, the concept of the record speaks for itself, the document speaks for itself.
Mr. Taylor, was that tooth at some point extracted?
Yes, I said it like 3 times already. It was extracted.
Did you have another procedure done other than the one that was done on January 3rd of 2024?
Yes. Huh?
What
Prior
other
or
procedure?
after?
What other
I
procedure?
had procedures done after.
Do you recall undergoing a pulpectomy on August 21st? I mean, on August 7th of 2024?
What page is this?
It's page 84.
Tooth number 19. Yeah, it was says pain right there. This is the same tooth. and the treatment was another corpectomy or whatever. So y'all did the same treatment twice. And, you know, it should have been a root canal or something other than the same treatment done twice. You did this in January, and now you're doing it again in August. Same tooth. Obviously, the temporary filling was just sitting there, obviously, right? If you're doing the same treatment again, and it says here that I was having pain. So after Dr. Hicks, that's his name, Kenneth Hicks, after he did another corpectomy, I was in more pain. Probably like 2 days later, and I came back as an emergency, and that's when the tooth had to be extracted. Do you see that?
Mr. Taylor, did you decide or elect to have the tooth extracted, yes or no?
Say it again?
Was it your decision to have the tooth number 19 extracted?
Yes, it was, yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.